Haha, we got done faster. Still working on that. Welcome. Oh, I don't know what button to press here. Hi, this is Becker Wozat. We mateys. I'm here to play the Minecraft on Gold Island. And that's where we're here. Except it's not Minecraft, is it? It's Hytale. That's a problem. I wanted to just play for the longest time. Oh, here's a duck right here. For the longest time, I just wanted to play only one game, Minecraft. And if there were other games, that was fine. But now it's Hytale, and it's QBiz, and there's other games. And I wish it was all just one game, and that it was just one game. Everybody was working on improving one game, and that's it. And I don't know why we have a duck here that just sits there, or rather not sits there, constantly flying. It flew into the place, and it's still in the place, and that's it. Alright, here we are. We've made some changes. Oh, I should sleep, really. I didn't even realize it was nighttime. Get some Z's. Bit of a pirate theme today because I finished watching... this is not relevant to the game, but I finished watching Naruto. All of the original 2 series, the Boruto stuff I'm not going to touch. And now I can finally start on One Piece, and hopefully I'll get to finish that before I'm dead. But it's not over yet, and there's still lots of theories going on, and there's still lots of mystery, and I have no idea how long the series is going to last, and it's quite possible that the world will come to an end before we get to watch it all. But I'll do my best. And that is not... how do I do this again? Here we are. That is not why I am dressed like a pirate. It just looked like a really cool costume, and so I decided to wear it. I wasn't thinking of One Piece when I did this. Today we're going to be working upstairs because we didn't do any work upstairs in the last couple of episodes up here, and so there's a lot to be done up here. We got a lot there. But I'm carrying this stuff, and I'm carrying extra beach logs. I'm carrying these. Let's see if I can explain what's going on here. This is my bedroom, and it's on this floor. Subsequent floors will have 2 and even 4. 2 and then 3 and then maybe 4, but I haven't worked all that out. So we're just going to build regular levels for now. This, I don't know if I've shown this, but this bit in the middle is going to eventually be figured out. But until then, we can have this. But it's not important because nothing has spawned here, so it seems okay. All my stuff has been moved downstairs. Okay. Through here, we've got some trees. Now, I don't have to chop down the trees here because I go downstairs to chop them down. We'll get to that in a minute. Still have the work in progress because we still haven't finished the tower. This goes down here and goes up here and goes out to there. We've already just seen that. This area, as I said before, there's the portal somebody else put up, and I don't know whose place it was. But we've done a number of things here since last time, and I don't remember which ones that were actually done. This has to be... I'm just going to do one row right now. Right now I'm using copper because I have a lot of copper. As you can see, I got 79 ingots. Because I find a lot of copper during my building and breaking things. So every time I'm here, I'm like, let's do another row of this stuff. There you go. And eventually these will all be done. There was a hill here, and I've cut it all down. And then through here... Okay, as I've shown you before, or maybe I have not shown you before, we have a door here, and the door does not open properly because through the door we've got iron bars, and you can't see what that is. That's our jail. Not supposed to be able to go in there, but you go in through here. And here's the jailer's quarters. He has a little bed. And then through here you can see the jail cells with beds in them. That shouldn't be there. Yeah, wait, shouldn't there be like that? Probably not. And then there's a guard sits here and watches over the people in the holding cell. This is the holding cell. Hello, holding cell. And of course, we were going to have a place where people could sit here and guard what was going on through that entrance, but we don't have to. It's all been worked out. Unfortunately, we can't get the prisoners in and out of the cells. Maybe something could be done. Maybe we could make a special kind of door in the future. So if you ever join our server, and our server can still be joined, though I believe there's a bit of a problem with joining servers from a list right now because some kind of problem. But do not try to go in here and say we're going to make a mass jailbreak because there's nobody in jail right now. But it's now available. This is our island. Well, I don't own the island. I don't know who discovered the island is technically the owner. But we've been working on this. But we've been avoiding working on the top of the building. We'll be working on that. Alright. Now over here, we're also going to work on this. And we're going to work on this. This goes out to here. And then we're going to have a slight increase in things. What we're ultimately going to do is we're going to have a pathway, a road even, leading through here. So that if anybody wants to go from this side of the island to this side of the island, we'll have a little pathway here and they can do that. But we'll own all of this. And indeed, we owe the stuff down here as well, which we weren't originally going to do. And so you can see how this is like this. This isn't finalized, so there's more work to be done in this area. I would really like to find out who originally discovered this island, and having discovered this island, wants to build on it, and why that person has not yet built on it. Oh. Ooh. Nice. Surface copper. Don't mind if I do. I've been using up a lot of copper lately. A lot of surface copper here. We are now playing 0.5.7, whereas last episode was 0.5.6. There's been no major changes that I know of. There have been some problems here, but that's not a big deal. Alright, let's see. Well, it looks okay. Let other people go down here and explore down here, as it appears to be part of a cave system not connected to me. Not connected to my main stuff. And it's down below that, so there's clearly something going on here. I tend to not explore down here because they end up with lots of encounters. But I will be coming back to this area and cleaning all that up. But not yet, obviously. I like this. I probably mentioned this in a previous episode or something. But I really like how that does that. It looks darker, and I like it looks darker. This is meant to be an awful pirate castle kind of thing. Okay, now this has been blocked off like this and is now a little space, but we can't put like trees in here or anything like this. Now the berry bushes, we need more berry bushes. We have no way of getting more berry bushes right now because you purchase them in the abandoned temple or whatever it's called, and the trader in the temple does not have them. Does not have anything right now. There's like something buggy or something wrong. It's not replenishing the supply. And so just about everything is... Maybe we need more people to join the server or something. I don't know. This is just meant to be a little garden area. Just a few little things to make the place look pleasant. You want to go on a walk and you walk around in here. I haven't even lit the place up. Because if it's nighttime, you're expected to go to bed. Okay, over here... we finished this. We've got a little pathway here, and when we get to here, it then goes this way. And the idea is it's going to keep going this way until it catches up with the road that's going to be around here somewhere. But I don't know where everything is going to be. You know, there's things in different places. And what is this? I got to look this up again. Chalk! It's chalk ornate. Brick chalk ornate. I was wondering because I was trying to get one of those earlier. There's a reason we got some with light and then some with dark like that. We'll get to that in a second. And I stupidly left the door open over here. Okay, so now we're going to talk about what happened downstairs. Go down here. I already mentioned the bathroom. We've already finished the bathroom. We don't have to show the bathroom. In here, I've now got an alchemist's workbench. But the other workbench, the other magic workbench, I've still got the one back at the monastery, but I don't have another one. And so it requires, I think it requires thorium or something. Arcanists. Yeah, we need more thorium, and we have run out of thorium. We've only got one left. We also need more Essence of the Void, and I don't know where we're going to get more Essence of the Void. We had a bunch of it earlier. There's also Workbench Tier 2 needs more thorium, and we need cobalt and stuff. But let's not get into that. Okay, this has been changed. The Salvager's Workbench is now on the left of this area, and on the right we've got all of these plant fibers. And here we have the tree sap, and here we have the rocks. With the idea that these three things are essential to making more tools, mostly. Now, here's something I have a huge complaint about. I need to make another copper pickaxe. I go here. This is the only way to make the copper pickaxe. Okay, here we go. 3 copper ingot. Okay, fine. 6 tree logs. How come you need 6 tree logs? 6, count them, 6 tree logs to make a frickin' pickaxe. Frickin' pickaxe, oh, the time has come. Plant fiber, it doesn't matter. One, that's fine, you know, just 1. But 6 logs, I mean, why would you have to waste 6 entire logs just to make 1 pickaxe? So that's why I've got extra logs here, and whenever possible I'll be getting them. But I need, and I know this is stupid to say this, but I need the logs to make treasure chests. And you know what we need for treasure chests. Yep, here it is. 10 logs. In Minecraft, you only need 2 logs. 10. Yeah, somebody made a humongous mistake when doing this. It's been terrible. And of course, I need these for making more of these. Alright, so we're putting stuff away here. And then we got this. This is pretty good. You don't get the plant fiber back, but you get some sticks. But considering you needed 6 logs for it, and you only get back 2 sticks, that's really awful. Alright, that's fine. Okay, what else have we done? Okay, we have this, and we have put up this. Now, we had this up last episode, but it was right under the stairs, and what happened was it turned out when I'm walking up the stairs on the outside of the place that I'd go through the portal. You can go through the portal by being too near the portal. So I've set the portal up. It still goes back. Is there some reason why it's cutting in and out like that? We've only got our gold supply here. Oh, it's nice and shiny, huh? Yeah. And our iron bar supply, which we also don't need that anymore. This is nice, but it's our only way back to the monastery. Otherwise, we'd have to travel without boats because we don't have boats yet. Meanwhile, I know, we'd be missing out on the boats. Okay, so this way, here's the other entrance as we did before to the toilets. Here's the method to get into this place. which is what we need to do right now for this. It's a food supply. We got food there. That's the 5%. This is the 10%. This is the 15%. And I don't know if there's any 20%, but if there is, we've got some. Or rather, we could get some. Okay, through here we've shown this, I think, in the last episode. Through here we have an unfinished library because we don't have anywhere to put bookshelves with books in, so we just got a bunch of books here like this. It's really not much of a study room. Through here, we may have shown this in the previous episode. We had some planters and we had farm supplies stuff here, and we've taken it all out of here and we moved it. We'll get to where we've moved it. This is an empty room. It appears here for the second time. Here's the place where you can stay for sitting and eating, and there isn't a wooden bench we can use. We've only got wooden stools, so we have a stone bench. But then we don't have a proper stone table, so things are the way they are. And as I've probably shown before, there's another bathroom in here. Is that it? Yeah. Through here, we look for that, but there's not one there, so we can't use. And it's where we've been getting more. When possible, we go here. We get more trees going. But if we've only got one of these, then we have to wait. We've got to make some more saplings, and we will be doing that shortly. Well, not right now today, but. Oh, wait a minute. We're not done here. Now we're done here. Here is... And that's where I wanted to put the thing, so I'm going to... It needs to be... chalk, brick, ornate. Ornate, chalk, brick. Where is the chalk? It's what we could call the dock house. Where is it? Chalk, brick, ornate. Did I mess it up, or maybe I need chalk? Maybe I need chalk. I don't know. So you can't make chalk brick ornate from chalk brick, but you can make it from regular chalk. Okay, well that's something. Alright, so the reason why we have this set up here... This is the dock house. You know, anybody comes in through the dock, you know, will be able to put stuff in here. There's the dock, except we haven't built the dock yet. We got the columns, we got the room finished out, we got the stairs. And we got this big space here where people can meet and congregate and talk. We'll probably have something else in here as well. I think we'll probably need to have somebody with a chair somewhere and a desk so they can come in and say, come in now and tell me what you're doing and what you're up to and how things are going. And how well is that? Here is where we will be putting the chests, though, for storing things. And there's the dock, and we don't have boats yet, so we don't have a dock yet either. We'll build a dock eventually in our own free time. And there's a place for you to sit. For after a long, weary day at sea, which we can't do yet. Yeah, finally I found that. I was looking for that, and I couldn't find it. Now this wall is offset like this because on the other side of that wall we couldn't have marble brick. Underneath it we had to have the cobblestone texture because that was the storage area down there. And so we did it like this, and this is okay, I guess. I like the columns. I like that the torches are behind the columns so you can't usually see them when you're over there by the entrance. That's it. Now we go downstairs. This was finished, but I obviously haven't put up all the, because we've got shortages of the beech logs, or of any logs, really. We have this, and I'll explain what this is in a little bit. But yeah, we got places to put everything. It's a storage area. Now this is here because we want to put a statue or something else we put here. And we have one. We had one over here. But I think it's been removed. Alright. We are so absolutely short on these things, so that we're really upset at how this is going, that it's going to take a long time to fill this place up. We got some stuff here. Extra beds. The extra beds are, of course, for the player. For additional players wanting to stay in our base. If we make that available, we've got, let's see, the floor above mine will have 2, and then the floor above that will have 3. So we got 5 cubic beds. We also found an interesting chest that killed a goblin just last night. Yeah, it was last night, I think. Well, considering it's early Wednesday morning, it's actually, I believe it may have been Monday night, but anyway, it's there. So that's going. In here we have. That's where we're keeping all the copper ingots. And you can see we got a lot of copper ingots. I just got a whole bunch of iron ingots last night when I was looking at this place. I'll explain this later. And I believe we've got emerald or sapphire. One of these two is needed for something. And I've now forgotten what it was, but we got silver now. This episode is titled Silver Server. Not because of the Silver Surfer, but because of... And not because this is a gold... We're on Gold Island, not Silver Island. It's called Silver because this is the 25th episode, not anniversary episode. Okay. Down here, we'll show you that in a minute. Okay, we're going to be putting creatures in here. We're going to be having, put some dirt in here, and maybe we could get some grass in here as well if we need to. And then we can eventually be able to put creatures in here. But creatures, even tamed ones, will despawn, so there's no point yet. But here it is, the space that could one day be used for farming. This side over here is where we put our berry bushes, and unfortunately we've only got 3 berry bushes, and we have no way of transporting the other berry bushes onto this space. But it's all set up, and it all works. There's not much I can really say about this, except it's too bad that we can't have berry bushes in here. Because we just can't get any right now. If they don't fix that so that we can get berry bushes somehow, then I'm going to have to take matters into my own hands. Here is the growing, I guess you could call this the farm 2.0. You've seen the farm in the monastery, underground farm. Well, this is the working, newer model farm. And everything's on one side because, as I said before, on this side is where we're gonna put other stuff. It's not finished, despite what it looks like, because there's some, like this, for example, that's not finished, as you can clearly see that it is not finished. And so we're not going to mess with that, but there is stuff to do on some of these. Some of these are finished. These are finished. These are finished. That's finished. That's finished. Just basically, if this one here is eternal, then we're finished with the row. So these are almost finished. This isn't quite finished. These are finished. These are finished. Yeah, definitely finished. Okay, so the chests. These 2 chests refer to everything that's here. And so this one is this, and this one is here. So we put that there, and there you go. Put the jalapeno in there. We have 64. We counted out exactly 64. The decision was made to use planters was different than the decision made originally to use planters. Let me take a drink right now. Okay. The decision was used to make planters, the furniture village planter they're called officially. The idea, although they use up dirt, which I don't like, but once you have them, they stay planted. Anything you planted, it always works. Whereas if you just plant on regular dirt, there's going to be problems with it. You know, soil will untill, and things will pop off sometimes. And you need water supply, although I don't really understand the details. The Hytale wiki is terrible for things like this. They're very far behind on reporting how things work. I'm trying to get them to explain to me exactly how tall the trees are supposed to be. And they don't mention it. How tall are the trees? You know, I plant a tree. I should count it myself, I guess. I don't know. But I want to know so that I can make an underground tree farm, and I can know what to plant for the underground tree farm and how big to make it. I've started on this level down here. And although I've made out the rectangle, it's just not anywhere ready because I don't know what we're going to build here. So we got all this. Now, here we go with this. This, we've gotten it to tier 8. And I've moved it twice. Once I moved it to over there, and then later when I realized this should be in the center, I put it in the center and it's been moved to here. And so you have to do, if you have an inventory that has fewer than 10, maybe about 10 items. If you have about 10 items in your inventory and you break the farmer's workbench tier 8, you can get all the stuff in your inventory to bring it all in one go. Otherwise, you gotta keep coming back for this stuff, and so on and so on and so on. These are... This indicates which ones are not finished yet. These are not finished yet. I don't know why they're not finished. These I made by mistake. Boy, I had a problem. I have to explain this problem. Because I have to ban unruly players who join us, I have to have op. But the problem was, I didn't realize this. I thought if you need creative mode to fix things, which I have had to do, I thought you just got creative mode by typing, let's see, game mode C, and that gives you creative mode. It gives you creative mode so that you can fix the problem. Okay. But the problem was I found out that when you press O, well, it's not doing it now because I deactivated it, but I found out that when you pressed O, that it gives, you could switch game modes that way. And I thought, that's OP. I mean, it's literally OP. But, I mean, changing game modes and stuff. But that was just such an OP thing to do. And so I was really upset about that, because I didn't know I had switched to creative mode, and then there I am trying to make, I forgot what it was, tomato seed bags, and suddenly I found myself making thousands upon thousands of tomato seed bags, eternal, and I didn't want to make any of those. I mean, apart from the ones I was going to make through normal activities. So it took a long time to get rid of all those things. They were everywhere. Ugh. So all I can say to you is be very careful, because being an op on a server is much more powerful than being an op on a Minecraft server. Okay, what's this? I think you know what this is. It's a pathway. It goes up here, then we go up here, and then we go into this. And yeah, so if we get any food in the place, then we can, we've got the chef's kitchen in here, and in here is where we'll make the vegetable skewers. And voila, I can put this away. And what happens when this fills up? I don't know. What's great about this is you can just jump down. Bloop, bloop. No damage. But I thought maybe we could do it so it just goes straight down. But if we do that, then it's just too far and you do take damage. I tried to fix that, though. Bloop. There we go. And somebody's going to say, why don't you put stairs here instead of a ladder? And I tried that, and it just didn't work. I was trying to get it to work so that we didn't have to use ladders at the other end as well, but it just wasn't possible. Okay, oh, and while I'm here, like I said, I'm still not done with this area, so yeah, we got a lot of that stuff now. Dug down a little further because it was while I was waiting for some crops to grow. Reached basalt level. But then you go down here and there's no... And then I found out that that goes off, that there was a big giant blank space and there's no way to dig down from where I was, so I had to go down here. And I haven't dug everything out of here. I haven't finished getting everything out of here with, like, there's still some copper in a couple places. Cooper nickel. But eventually I went down there and I calculated everything, and here we go with this. So now we've got the stairs going down. It's going to be very difficult if we want to build something here. Like if we want to put up a tree farm, we'll have very complicated setup. I don't know how we're going to do a tree farm or where we're going to do a tree farm. Underground tree farm does... Oh, there's some iron over there. I don't know if I could get over there. Some iron up there, actually. Is there a way to get up there? I have not been here. Ah! Glowing mushroom. At least it's not the explosive mushroom. These are interesting. They look weird. It says ore iron basalt cracked. But the problem with ore iron basalt cracked is it doesn't actually yield up ore unless there's like a really bad, a very low chance of it. Not going to go that way for now. More glowing, non-explosive mushrooms. I like those. Where's all the creatures? Well, while we're here, is this silver or is this iron? Well, it's got some pink, so it's probably iron. I don't know what that was. I've got a lot of stuff with me, so I don't really want to do this. What level are we at anyway? 42. That's not too bad. There's an area I haven't been to. That guy looks dangerous. Hope he can't get up here. Yeah, it looks like he can't get up here. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Hello to NTFPPP. Welcome back once again to our really crappy video, which we don't know what we've got or where we're getting it or how long we're going to be in this cave. Now, this isn't the 25th episode of having a server. We didn't have a server in the first couple of episodes, so calling it Silver Server was probably not correct. But it's a silver episode. Get down there. It's too dark. Oh, there's so much going on here. We're going too far down. Yep, and there we go. Oh, somebody got killed down there. Not going to be able to take that stuff. Alright, get out of here. Yeah. Can't get it. Alright, hold on. That's gonna have to do. We gotta be careful now. It gets a little dark in a couple of areas. Evening stream? Well, it's actually early morning stream, but yeah, it's the evening. It's nighttime, so it counts. It's dark down here, so that also counts. Up! Maggots! Maggot who hasn't seen me yet. Alright. Not fond of the idea of eating maggots. Arr, but the maggots. The maggots are necessary in a world like this. Actually, you can't tell. It's just meat. The meat comes from somewhere, we know that. But whose meat is it? You'll never know. This game is different. Now, I found gold in treasure chests. So this is definitely pirate territory. I wonder what the equivalent of a One Piece would be in a place like this. In a game like this. Come on, place the damn thing. I guess that's about it for this area. I got some over there. Now it works. Now I can break stuff. I mean, now I can place the basalt. Oh, the time has come. Oh, I couldn't get it. All right. soon be done down here. That might be complicated to get to. What do we got over here? No, nothing there. Get to that, but it's just copper. We don't need to keep doing that for. And there's iron over there. I haven't gone down there, and I'm not going down there, so not right now. So they can forget that. And there's some iron up here. I mean, copper up here. I think that's it. We're still gotta find the way back out, and I can't remember where the way out was. It's around here somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh boy, we've got something. We've got some kind of fence thing. We got a thing on a chain. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am not prepared for this. I am carrying too much stuff that I need for other things. I cannot let myself get killed. So we're gonna leave now. But I gotta find my way back, and I don't remember where the way back is. There's stairs. Where's the stairs? And maggots again. I gotta find the way back, and I don't remember where it is. That's a bad sign. The hell? That's not something I built, so yeah, that's another thing over there. Gotta stay away from that for now. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't know where I am. There's stairs. There's my stairs. How do I get over there? Wait a minute. How did I get over here? It must have been through there. I must have gone that way. And careful not to fall down that way. Ugh. Hey, get some meat that way. Okay, well, there's a lot to explore and to get, huh? Getting out of here. And this doesn't go all the way down. We started to go down, then we got trapped in this dark area, and then we got this stuff. This is like bedrock. No, not bedrock. There is bedrock at the bottom. Volcanic rock is very tough to break, and so it's more like deep slate, which I still hate the name deep slate. I still prefer grimstone. And so there we go, and just suddenly, miraculously, we have 41 copper and 20 iron, which I was not expecting. So we get to take a little bit of a break while we're preparing for whatever we're preparing for. I don't know. We're going to need... I think we're going to need 3 of these. Okay, so let's see. We put one here. And we put one more... Oops. And we put one downstairs. Trying to keep track of everything is difficult. Okay, so we have to go to here to cook the meat. Like I said, this is complicated stuff. Not used to the routine because I don't know where everything is. We don't yet have any kind of special automation and stuff like that. That's coming in a future episode, whatever it's a future of. It'll be in a future. Some kind of future. Ba-doo, ba-doo, doo, doo, doo. Well, how has everybody been doing today? It's been a really wild, crazy day. In the second half of this episode, we're going to be building more levels on top of the tower. I wasn't expecting to have an underground cave bit today, but I've been doing a lot of caving down there, and we're still not at the bottom of that. Alright, so we gotta get rid of the cobble. And the basalt. Where is the basalt? Basalt. Vroom. And vroom. Actually, we're going to need to put the iron away. Eventually. It's about to turn off. Boy, the experiences. I don't know what we're going to do once we start getting cubic chunks, but it's not going to be in this world. This world does not have... This world is apparently not going to have cubic chunks. Eventually they're going to stop generating new chunks in the world, from what I've been told. Apparently they're going to stop generating stop generating regular chunks in the world. And from then on, we will only have a new realm in which we could generate the new world, the V2 world gem, which will include cubic chunks, something like that. This is the extent that I know it. It's not a very good extent of things. Not at all. Oh man, this thing takes forever. The tier 2 furnace goes a little faster, but I mean, we don't have any more thorium and the blue stuff, cobalt. Why doesn't it? Oh, it's because this is running that we can't look at this? The tooltip should work regardless of whether this is, you know, we can look and see that says iron ingot. We can't look at that. That's bloody annoying. Alright, so let's see here. Still got plenty of everything. The wooden chests. We need more wooden chests desperately down here. If anybody wants to donate their wood, if anybody playing the game has a surplus of wood who wants to donate it, we'll take it. We'll take it gladly. But only donations. Wait. Oh, right. Yeah, I don't want to make any more stacks of iron bars, thank you very much. I want to make stacks of gold bars, and I think you can. I only got one gold handy, but let's see what we got. But it only makes gold brick. It won't let you make gold bar. The other problem is you can't use the gold bars. You can't use the stack of gold bars or the iron bars, which is what we really have. Can't turn them back into ingots, which is really annoying. You should be able to do that. That's a thought, though. Maybe we can salvager's workbench it. Alright. Ooh, that's a really nasty... No! No. Alright, so I guess it really is decorative and you can never do anything else with it ever again. Meanwhile, our gold pile is measly and pathetic. We're probably going to be putting that away. Again, it's all decorative, can't do anything with it. Like I said before, this game needs a lot of work done on it. Okay, that's good. Wait, what? Oh. And they're gonna do something. They're going to do something about all these workbenches and replace them with something else, some other kind of system, because they're adding they're adding a system that's very much like Create. They've even got the build team from not build team, the members of the dev team from the Create mod for Minecraft, wherein dev team is now working on stuff for Hytale, and it's going to be cool stuff supposedly. But that means getting rid of everything that I use. I'm used to using these things. If they replace it with something else that's more interactive and more annoying, it's not going to work in this room. It has to all work in this room, and if it doesn't, then I have to build more rooms. And there's no room on this floor for more stuff. It's only this or nothing. But maybe, just maybe, they're going to keep the old workbenches, but make them decorative. Or obsolete or something. I don't know yet. Oh, by the way, we're not playing on this. We're not playing in single player today. I have no time for single player because for single player I've been working on the Middle Earth stuff for Minecraft, Minecraft Middle Earth stuff, and that takes precedence. So I can't play on single player on this right now. But it is to be worked on. It is going to be messed around with. Where did I put them? Oh, where did I put them? And that one still hasn't grown. Sometimes they just don't grow. This has grown. It goes down to here. But now it hasn't grown through that. Where did I put everything? I don't remember. It's probably downstairs. Yeah. I'm willing to sell these for some thorium or cobalt. But most people who could get cobalt and thorium have already it's still going. I gotta test out the new hatchet. So 27, that's not very much, but it's more than nothing. Got a couple more. Gotta always double check that. And there's probably some down there, but I never saw any, so I guess it just goes up to the edge. But I don't know that for sure. And again, I'm not sure what we're going to do here. We have to work something out where everything lines up properly. I've made a wall here, so I think we might be making taller terrain in this area. But if we do that, then we have to do something about this little fence, which is actually made of chalk. Target, rock, chalk, brick, smooth, half. Rock, chalk, brick, smooth, half. Rock, chalk, brick, smooth, half. Yeah, since we're only breaking these one here. But the reason why I was carrying these with me is because I was also working on the ones that were back in the back at the monastery, because I desperately need more of the logs. In fact, we got 4 logs because we have 44 there, and we need those for more of these, or we did anyway. Right now it's all piecemeal, as you could probably tell. Oh, and that reminds me. It's a start. Actually, now that I think of it, excuse me. You gotta light it up there so nothing spawns on it. Though it doesn't look like anything was gonna spawn. You're never sure about these things. Okay, is there anywhere else we need to put some... Yeah, what we could do is we could use this room and this room for purposes of doing additional crafting-like things. But we don't have that finalized yet because we're still just using this area. What's done? Ba-do, ba-do, do, 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 do. Yeah, let's just put more up there, really. It's all just one thing after another. We gotta do this, we gotta do that. I never know what we're gonna do or how much we're gonna do anything. Alright. Now it's time, the walrus said, to work on the upstairs. As it's approximately the 1 hour mark, it's time to start working upstairs. Here we goes. Okay, so the obvious thing to start with is putting everything in order. Okay, so we got 2 there, 2 there, and so we got 2 there, and so that's where this comes in like that. Okay. Bah. Okay, now I'm a bit rusty on this. I have now forgotten how much this was. Let's see, this. Those are straight, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 6. Each level is 6 high. So what we do here is we have this going up 6 like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so this is the next level. Something like that. Right, but is that correct? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 up we do these. There we go. This is going to get more and more terrifying the higher up we go. I guess technically we could just keep going up. This goes up to 319, I think, and it's only up to 153. But we're only going to have a few levels. Like I said, we're going to have a top level eventually, and the top level has to be better and bigger, and it's going to be different. 2, 3, 4. And so that goes across the top like that. And then for that we've got that line, so that this line area has to go like this. But we got that like that, which is a mistake. Wait, what does that mean over here? Yeah, it's just a straight up wall, so this was a mistake. And then we gotta look on this side to see if we got this here. Yep, we got that there, and it's the same thing. And this is just a closet. We're gonna have closets in every one of these. I don't remember. All right, so okay, then we got this. And there we are. These, though, just go across. And of course, these are going to have to be changed anyway if we start splitting things up. Like if we have, let's say this room is split into 3 parts, then we have to have 3 doors, one here, one here, one here, that go into 3 separate rooms of similar size. That might not be possible. We might have to make a small corridor somewhere. And if we do, then we'll have that sorted out. So if we have like a wall here, then we have to change this wall like that or whatever. It's not ideal. Okay. No, that's not right. It's only 4. Just gotta go 2 more up. This here I could keep tabs on those trees, see when they've grown. Alright, so we finished the major outer walls of this thing, and so now we go back here. This is so much more helpful, because in Minecraft you have to not fall 3 blocks, but here it doesn't matter if you fall 3 blocks. Alright, so we do 1, and then there's that. No. Messed that up. Alright, so we are going to need a whole bunch of extra ones. And we need some stair blocks. So, here we go. "36 stair blocks, but we're going to need a lot more than that. And we got some more slabs, might as well use those. Okay, so next is... Let's just take everything. Got enough of those. And so we'll put more of these, and we'll put these. Keeping track of everything, which we have trouble doing sometimes. Come on, guys. Okay. Is it 6 or 5? It's 5, and then on this side it's the interior. And is it on the left side or the right side? It's on the left side. And then this is the level, this is the next level, and so down here on this level, we have to stop there. Okay, fine. Now we've made perfect sense of everything. Okay. Okay, so it's 2 at this end. All right. It is beautiful terrain around here. Isn't it not? It's like the old days of Minecraft when the future was fraught with full of possibility. Fraud isn't the right word. The future was full of possibility, and you really wanted to be excited about what you were going to do with anything. You know, right now I could be excited about just going out there. Oh, I almost fell down. About going out there and working on the terrain, and just working on that terrain. You know, I could be excited about that. I was excited, and I'm still excited about finishing the downstairs farm, which the structures are all finished, but I don't have everything for the eternal seeds because I'm still missing 3 of them: eggplants, pumpkins, and potatoes. Alright, let's see how it looks downstairs before we continue. This room has been... It works. It's all there. Maybe we want to fix this. What's this like down here? No, that's fine. So we got this so that we can fall down and not take damage. So we don't need to worry about that, but... Alright, so we finished this level, and now we got to work on the next level. After that, I'm going to work on the interior for another level. Okay. 2 different 69s. That's weird. Okay, so what we have here is 1, 2, 3. I messed it up. Okay, so... eight in the center. Let's see, this, then this, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Yeah, that's 8. All right, I think we're getting the understanding of how to do things here. Okay, so what we do is we turn this around, I think. So we don't have to stand dangerously on the outside, we just do this. And it's a wonderful thing. And then for this side, we can only do one here and one here, and the rest of everything has to be this. Okay. I think we got it. Getting back in the swing of things, as it were. Okay, so that's 4 height. So then we do 2 more height. Yep, that's 3. I mean, it technically doesn't matter. We could just build straight up. If we could find a way to fall and not take damage, then we could just just pillar up as high up as we want to go. But no, we're gonna stop after a while. Alright. Why we gotta put these by the windows, I don't know. It's not that important. Alright, there's one more of these. Alright, then we do this. And there we go. So now let's go downstairs and see what we gotta do for the Okay, this is the main bedroom of mine. It's my bedroom. I have a pet duck. Say quack, Quacky. Well, apparently, according to this, he says rock, stone, brick. Is there any way to tell that I'm looking at... Here we go. Flying wildlife duck models, model.blocky model. Well, that's no good. I like that the server says... Oh, wait. The server says here, mental block. I just love that. Not important. It could say whatever it is. Sashiro... It's Sashiro's server. They want it to say mental block. It is mental block. We have a mental duck. That's it. We'll call him Mental Duck because he just keeps flying. He's flying into the corner all the time. It's a mental duck. Okay, so what we need to do here is we need to figure out how we're going to do a 2-level, or not 2, a 2 rooms in 1 level. And we got to have it like this, so we'll have 2 separate doors, one there, probably. But then what do? We have a diagonal room? Diagonal wall? That's not going to work. So it's probably going to be some kind of corridor-like thing. And so that's what we got to do, figure out here. Okay, so... First we look and see what we've done here. Gotta leave this open. Yeah, so we do those. It goes up to the top. But I think it would be a little bit better if we could... Oop. And we get to here anyway, so this is the level where we have to have... Where this has to be blocks for some reason. Oop. Don't know why, but that's what they seem to be saying. And if that's true, we have to also do it over there. I think what we'll be doing... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then what we'll do is we'll do this. No, not that. I'm telling you, this is really annoying. And so we got 2 smaller rooms, which is perfectly fine. One of them does not have as big of a view as the other one. This one has a small view, and we'll be covering that up. But that one has a double-sized larger view, so that's going to be a problem. We don't need this to be a double width wall, though. I mean, we can make it a double width wall, but we don't need it to be a double width wall. We don't need to have it on this side. If that side's going to have the better view, it should be the smaller room, probably. But it's got to be a smaller room anyway because of that. But this one has the closet as well, so yeah, so it's probably better if we do it this way. Now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have a smaller corridor so that that room could be bigger, right? Well, no, not necessarily, because of the nature of things. How do we have things down here when it comes to this area? Yeah, so we've only got those for those pillars like that. And so for this side, wait a minute, this doesn't line up properly. There we are. Oh. No! So we could theoretically just have a door here and a door here, and it would just go into those rooms, and that would be perfectly fine. All right. It's very dark in this room, so we'll do that. And then we'll probably need to do one there as well. Oh, we need one of those. Oh, and that could just be, we don't need to do the thing, like, we don't need to do those. I gotta look and see what we did on that next level down here. That's vertical. Wait, is that... It's still the stair block. Oh, we got one of those. We got maggots floating around, too. Alright, this is... I think this is done because we wanted to preserve the original window shape, even if we can't have the window through there. But it's really weird to have stairs there and to block it up like that. But if that's what we gotta do, it's what we gotta do. How do we do it? Wait. On this side. All right. Not the best result, but a good result. It might be a good idea to have one over here as well. This room cannot have a closet, but we could put chests in here. We have a chest here. We have the bed somewhere. This hasn't been sorted out. We need to also put, whatchamazits in here. We need to put, like, dressers. We need to put dressers in here as well. We could have one over here, for example. Only this isn't a proper nook to do that. But we could have a dresser here anyway, certainly. Whether it's going to look good, I don't know. Alright, well, let's... What the... Did you see that? I went through the wall. I went through the wall and emerged on the other side. Yep, they still got blugs. They still got bugs like that. Or blugs. They have blugs. It's like a glitch and a bug at the same time. Okay, so this is going to have to be here. Take that off. I can't put one there. Got too many over here. Don't need that one. I guess this is okay. So we just need to put in the doors. Now, of course, the doors have to be these doors because they are bedroom doors, and therefore they have to be these things. So we're making 5 more sets of doors. So that's 10 more doors. And we gotta get the beds in space as well. Beds in space! Here's the wardrobes. We need one more of those. We got 8 temple doors, but I think we need 2 more. Not too much marble, but we can make use of some of it. And then what? The beds. The beds. The beds. And we need to make more lanterns. We need like 2 more lanterns. How do we do lanterns again? It's uses iron ingots, doesn't it? Iron ingots and torches. No. Copper ingots. Well, we got copper ingots. Let's make 10. Oh, we got cubic lanterns. Didn't know we could make... Oh, that requires more iron. Lumberjack candle. Tavern candle. temple braziers would be nice, but we don't need them in the levels with the Cuiba candles. I like them. Oh, let's focus. Let's focus here. We gotta make 10 of these things. What? Torch through the stairs. Okay, so there's that. That's like that. Okay, that's what we want here. We want one right there. And then we should be able to turn those off. Yeah, we turn those off. We can reclaim these, which is good. One, two, three. So it's the same here. Presumably. Now, do we have any of these in the main room? Yes, we got them in the 4. Although it's confusing because it's 2. And we got 1 there. And then we should probably have one on this end, like here. That looks really awful. We only need 2 in this room, though. Have one here. We only need 2 in that room. We're working on it. Doing poorly, but it's a start. Oh, we were going to make 2 more of the doors, and I don't have that all handy. And we got 4 of those. We need 5 of those. And there's the question about tables and chairs. Now, we need a smaller table, and we don't have smaller tables, which is one of the more annoying things in everything. So what we're going to need to do is do something else for tables. But we could definitely use the stools. This could be used as a table, possibly, if we could turn it upside down. Or we could turn these upside down and make a little 2x2 table. But I like these tables a little better. But we're going to have smaller rooms, so it's better we just have upside down marble stairs. So let's first look at this and see how this looks. Alright, so we would have to do this. And there's your table. And it's terrible, but they just don't have a... And we have to... we can't make benches either. We can make benches, I think. Not here. But we can do something else and make some kind of bench. Let's see. Make a marble brick, and let's see what we can do with the marble brick. Okay, so there's no benches. You can make stone benches. Alright. Looks like we're stuck with that being the way it is. Fine. Okay, so we need to... We're making marble stairs. We need 10 of them. Okay. Oh, and we need the, I was messed up there. two per. I think two per. Should it be two per or one per? Let's just make. Well, it's only a stool. It's not a full-on chair, which is part of the annoyance of the whole thing. So we'll just make 5 of them for now. Don't want to overdo it. Okay. Making the progress. Alright, so... Alright, so since there's a closet there, we'll put the dresser near the closet. No closet here, but this is where the closet would be. So do that. That's good. Beds. Now the bed in my room is surrounded with this because I wanted it to be a better bed than this, and it will one day be a better bed than this, but we don't have one yet. I'm figuring I'm going to explore the island eventually and see if I can find something. So I just surrounded it like that to make it look more pretentious, but it doesn't look more pretentious. It just looks stupid. So so this doesn't matter anything about this. We'll just have this somewhere. This is a good place to put the bed, because that way you can stand here and look out the window and it's not that big of a deal. Alright, this bed... You can stand on this side of the bed and look out. That's not a problem. Okay, now the tables. Let's see what we could do here. This would be an ideal place to put this, so let's see. There we go, and then we have footstool. No, that's no good. Gotta be from this side. There we go. Sit down here and there's stuff on the table, you're reading it or whatever. There you go. It's not ideal. In fact, it would probably be better if we had a, if the tables could be bigger and have a slab involved. Let's get some slabs then. I wasn't sure we were going to do this. Size of the table matters. The table should be bigger than it is. Now these are marble stairs, so we need it to be marble, half slab, same thing. Oh crap, I made too many. Well, never mind. In fact, I'd like to do that with my room as well, because I don't like this table, but we got four chairs, that's fine. Because my bedroom is a bigger amount of activity, presumably. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. It's a better table. We could put a candle on it too if we wanted. This is where we'll have to put this. There you go. Could probably stand to have some more light on it, though. Probably put a candle on these. Probably make little candles or something. Alright, we have functioning rooms now. So now we can close them. Okay, now this level is going to be more complicated because we have to have 3 rooms. And then after that we have another room up here. Well, maybe we can do another level of 2 and then another level of 2. But if we do that, we have to have additional stuff. And then above this has to come the big surprise, the big huge tower levels, which are much bigger than what we have here. And we haven't sorted those out yet, but when we do, it's going to be interesting. What is that? Wait. There is the portal, but what's that over there? Is it a rock formation? Is it somebody built a little house or something? Oh, I gotta find out. It's probably just a rock formation or something. Maybe somebody started building. Yeah, so if anybody wants to connect to this area... Oh, let's look at this. Look at the building from up here. Really? And nobody's taken that yet? Yeah, I think we need to go a couple levels higher, and I don't know how we're going to do that. We're going to have at least one level will probably be for magic or something, and then we'll probably have a large room to put a number of offices. Something like that. Looks like it's just wood. It's like it's part of a tree, but not really. It's a structure. What's this type of wood? Cedar. Yeah, it's all cedar. And look, there's more here. Nobody's touched this stuff. Somebody could build a little structure on here and it would be pretty cool. Or you could build over there. I got too much stuff. I can't do an exploration video this point. Could get rid of these. Another surface copper. We got plenty of copper around here. I like how the rabbits actually look a little bit like Bugs Bunny. I'm not sure why. Is that another one, or is that a mushroom? Or oh, that's a squirrel. Moose and squirrel. I really want to explore this area. There's so much in it, you know? It's a big, giant land. Wouldn't it be weird if the person who made that portal came back after the 3 months or however long it's been and saw this and was like, oh no, I was going to build there. Well, what do you want me to do about it? What do you want? What are you going to do about it? You're not playing. You have to play the game. Not sure how that works. Okay. Okay, if we're going to build extra stuff, then we need to have one more of everything, or 2 more of some things. I don't know if we need more lanterns. We probably need more lanterns, but we can't get them right now. And we need to make one more bed, and I don't know what we need to make the bed. That's... The beds are over here, the furniture. Okay, so we could just make another bed. Not a big deal. Making the bigger stuff, that's complicated. Oh, you know what? We can make some of these. I like the dark temple bed, but I don't have much shale. Bamboo bed. What's the kind of bed that I use? It's not a makeable bed. None of these are all the makeable beds. But there's like, the bed that I have at the monastery was taken from somewhere else. So I can't make one of those. Come on, Becker, think. Need to make more lanterns. What do I need to make lanterns again? Okay, so we'll make 5 more. And then we'll just keep regular candles because we need to put some candles on tables. I need to see if we could do that. And we're also going to need more stone brick. Make it 200 more. Might need more than that, but... Okay. Yeah, the only thing we built on this floor is we got a couple of stone benches here, and that's that. No tables, no special thing in the middle. This is a place where people do the meeting. So you walk into the foyer, and it's just one big giant room, and you can have people sitting down. But for the most part, there's just going to be people walking in. This would be an ideal place to put some paintings on the sides here, and maybe we could even make this wall go out all the way, and then we could put paintings on that as well. But we can't, and we're not, because paintings are blank for some stupid reason, and you can only get them in a couple of places, and so on and so forth. This room, there's no point to the room being this size, except of course we need to put the duck in it. Mental duck. Alright, so we need to put candles on these. Oh, if that's the case, we need 6 candles, not 5. Need 6 candles, not 5. Wait a minute. Yeah, we need 6 candles, not 5. That's what happens. You get one idea and then you get a mistake. All right. Okay. Keeping track of all this is tough. Block that off. This looks wrong, by the way. It might be better. It looks wrong. It might be better if we just had a flat area. Like this. Done. Oh, this is complicated. All these torches everywhere. We gotta replace everything with lanterns. All right. Okay, so we do this again. Then we cut back to the bed. And then on this side we cut back to another space for another bed. Which would be better if we actually put the bed there. Oop, damn it. Looking good. Looking good. And so now we gotta go down here and fix this. Oh, wait a minute, though. This is 2 there. Is it 2 on this floor? It's not. It's actually better if it's 1. Alright. Ba-do, ba-do, do, 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 do. Do, do, Do 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 ba do ba do. Of course, then what's going to be put over here? We could put other things. We could put bookshelves here and stuff if we wanted to. Don't you dare come in here! Alright, so we've done it, and we've finished this level. We finished that level, so now it's time to do the last two of them on this level. If that can even be done, then it will be done, and it will be a good thing. But then what are we going to do on this level? I don't know. But before we could do anything on this level, we gotta cover everything up. Was it 1, 2, 3? Wait. And we need to do something about this problem terrain over here. But we can't just flatten it all out because there's a certain level of height. But we need to make a pathway, as I was saying, it goes that way. And it connects with another pathway, which is going to be the main pathway going into that part of the island. But the exact nature of what we're going to build on the island, I don't know. I'm just going to concentrate on this tower. It's a pirate's tower. Arr. Place to put your booty. Whatever. Yeah, about One Piece. One Piece is a lot of fun to watch. Lots of caricatures and lots of strange perspectives. Wide-angle lenses, that sort of thing. It's funny, they're not really lenses, are they? The question of what we're going to put up here is going to be delayed for now. We're not going to do it on this episode, but we're probably going to make it extend out a little further, just like in the back at the monastery. But it probably won't go out too far, and it'll probably be... I don't know. I must confess, I don't know what we're going to build out here, or how big it's going to be, or what it's going to do. I have a few ideas, but the ideas are not finalized yet, and it's not important right now. Room has been lit up, but we don't need to light the room up like that at all. Yeah, originally I was going to have a level with 1, which was mine, then 2, then 3. But now I'm thinking of it, we should just do 2, 2, and 2. We got 2 here, we got 2 there. It's easier to do it this way, so just do it that way. That's fine. All right. That's such a weird idea. Block that off like that. Oop. Dabba 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 da. This goes a lot faster when you know what you're doing. Now, did we do that on the lower floor? No, it was on that one, so we gotta do it that way. Was it there or there? It's third. It's not second. It's third. On the interior rooms, it's second, but it's third on the other ones. Okay, good. Oh, we didn't make the doors. That should be all right. And we got one lantern left, which is just perfect. We'll need more lanterns for the upper floors, of course. We'll be doing that. But let's see what we got now. Put one there. Put one there. Beds. Remaining beds. There will not be any more beds. This is it. This is the end. This is the end for this. I like that this could be a nightlight. Bloop. Good night. And this is different than what we were doing before on the monastery. Because on the monastery we just had a flat thing. And then we put little roof tiles in here so you couldn't accidentally jump out of the window. But now you can't. What happened there? The hell, how tall is that tree? Alright, you know what? We're gonna, since we want to make an underground tree farm, if possible, and it might not be possible, we gotta look at it. We gotta look and see what we got. Man, how many floors does this thing have? I need dirt to do this, though. I can't just get some dirt. Is it getting nighttime already? Oh, we got just enough time. Oh, okay, we're going to figure this mess out. So it's 78. That means it's 22. It's a freaking height of 22. And I don't even know if that's the biggest it can be or if there's bigger. That is bloody annoying. A height of 22 for frickin' beach. Not even birch, it's beach. And the mysterious black hole has risen. And I wonder if one day it will kill us all. It better not. Alright, well, we're making progress. There we go. Why is there no light over here? I think this is good. I think this works. We gotta make three. We gotta make 3 doors, and to do that we need oak wood. Oh, this just goes down and down, doesn't it? Wait, how many oak wood do we really need? That's my bedroom. So I just need 2 doors. Okay, good. We only really need 2 of those per room. Alright, so we just need 2 more doors and then we are done with the episode. Bet you weren't expecting that. Let's see what we got for wood. No doors there. Needs to be oak wood, I think, but I haven't been making very much oak. Yeah, a bit of traveling to have to get around and stuff like that, but it's not that big of a deal. Door! The other one hasn't grown yet, which is really annoying. Alright, we're about done. Run up the stairs. Run! Wait. Oh, it's underneath. It's underground. Okay. Under the stairs, there's the... And it has to be like that because when you open it, you want to go up against the edge like that. We do have a problem with the room is not lit, and I think it should be lit, but I also think there's a reason why we should not light it. So we won't be lighting it, but we've got it done. We've got the extra spare bedroom kind of mentality of everything has been finished. And that's it. So all that's left is figure out what we're going to do on this roof. And we'll be doing something on the roof, I can guarantee you that. Where did I see that bizarre space octopus creature It's down there somewhere, isn't it? I should have killed it when I had the chance. Alright, have I got anything else I need to keep? No, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we'll just be putting stuff away. The doors close quieter when it's... Oh, never mind. Sleep in the bed. Stream is winding down now. Getting some nice sleep. How's mental duck doing? Get in there. Yeah, no wonder. 22 height, that's just amazing. Frickin' 22 height. Oh, what just happened? It collated, I think. Never mind. This is the problem. You have to go up this way. I thought maybe I could make something with stairs and go up here to collect everything a little faster, but it doesn't matter that much. The real problem is that that room is too small. The room is too small. We can't have any more... We need to have a larger area for a tree farm if we're going to have it on the surface. But this surface, there's stuff underneath these things, and there are rooms and stuff. So if we make a tree farm, it would have to be here, and we could do that, but then we have to dig underground it, and so that we could just collect the stuff underneath. But it could be done. It's just I don't know if we want to do it, you know, kind of thing. Otherwise, I have to make at least 24 or maybe even 30 height. A 24 or 30 height area underground, and that will take forever and ever and ever to make, and I'm still not done making the one at the monastery. So, but on the positive side, we've got more for the beach log that we can now make some more things, and we're going to put all this stuff away, and we're going to do that off camera, thankfully. And so I want to thank everybody for watching this episode. It's a real problem, is all I can say. It's just constant battering of the. And I wanted to talk about the shows I was watching. There's nobody to talk about the shows with. You guys, you guys are great when you watch the show, but it's like, I don't mean the cartoon I was talking about. I'm talking about this live stream. And when you guys watch it, it's nice to have a conversation with people, even if it's just for a couple of seconds or something. But I want to thank you guys for watching it, even if you're watching it later as a VOD. And there will be more activity with Hytale. I almost said Minecraft again. It doesn't look like he's sunning himself. I'm getting the sun's rays from the torches, and they jump off and right onto my face like that. Yeah, he's sunning himself off of his. It's using his shield as a mirror. And I just want to say, me mateys, thanks for watching, and so on and so on. And I'll share my gold doubloons with you if you should join the server. And the server could really use some other people joining and having fun and building things, and going on adventures. And where are all them adventures? We'll see you next time. It's a weird image. Wait, you can press Y and get... Or is it X? Oh, it's X. There's some new ones, I think. No? No? You gotta stand up to do this? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Shield bashing. I know, it's like a skeleton around here. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.